Chanel, this is mock collection number 3, insufficient quantity of specimen collection. First, I will call back my donor, Mrs. Donor. My name is Chanel, and I'll be doing your drug screen today. Give me just a moment while I prepare. I'm going to wash my hands first. Next, I will check the bathroom, make sure there is fluid agent in the toilet. Make sure everything is secure, nothing is hidden, everything is intact. There is blue tape over the toilet, no running water. Next, I will have the donor come and verify everything on the requisition sheet, social, name of the company, drug screen, pre-employment, our information is down here. Then I will have the donor empty out all the contents in their pockets, place them in here, as well as remove any hats or jackets that they may have on. Next, I will have the donor come over here and rinse their hands off with only water. Next, I will have the donor grab a specimen cup, and they will give it to me, and I will check and make sure that there are no cracks or anything. It is secure, so I will now open the secured specimen cup, emptying out all the contents on the requisition sheet. I will then give the donor instructions to go into the restroom. Give me at least 45 ml of urine into the cup. If they need to further urinate, go ahead in the toilet. Just do not flush the toilet. I will then tell the donor that I will be waiting outside the bathroom for them right here. Here you go, and to come back as soon as they are finished. I will then have the donor stop right there, and I will watch them and check and make sure there is nothing in the bathroom hidden or anything. I will then instruct the donor to go ahead and place the specimen down. At that time, I will check and see if everything is in temp and if we have enough amount. And it is less than 45 mLs. So I will then discard the specimen in the presence of the donor. Then I will make the notes as far as unsuccessful attempt to provide, and I will provide that into the remarks section on the CCF. I will instruct the donor that he has a 3-hour time frame period to produce another specimen. I can give the donor up to 40 ounces of liquid. After 3 hours, if a specimen of sufficient quantity has not been provided, I will discontinue the collection and note that on the CCF. And I will immediately notify the DER of the shy bladder. I will then collector turns to MRO copy of the CCF and instructs the donor to read the certification statement and sign on the appropriate blank. Donor provides his or her daytime phone number, evening number. I will provide my information as well. I will ensure all copies of the CCF are legible and complete. I will then remove and give the donor their copy. I will then inform the donor of any list of medications on the CCF in case MRO calls. I will inform the donor that he or she is free to go, and I will discard the laboratory copy of the CCF. Then I will fax the MRO copy, this copy, and the copy of the shy bladder log since the donor was unable to provide a sufficient quantity. I will then send the employer a copy of the CCF to the DER and retain it to our records for 30 days.